Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Loving Your Life with Mama D, and I'm Glenda Davis, aka Mama D. Today we are going to be making some gold and purple sea moss. That's right, gold and purple sea moss. I picked this up from Jungle Gems. Y'all know one of my favorite stores. It costs like the same, if I recall. It costs the same, and I just want to show you what it looks like. That's the purple. See that? It's much darker. And here's some of the gold. Okay? So we are going to get it washed up and soaked for at least 6 hours, and I'm gonna wash it first, and I'm gonna use this white little plastic bowl I got from Dollar Tree. This way I can see all the sand and I can see everything that comes out a little better than in the silver. But when I'm ready to soak it, I'm gonna put it in my stainless steel pan and soak it 6 hours in my spring water. Okay, all right, let's get to it. Okay, we got it in some water. And let me get a little better light in here for us. Just see how tight that is? That's knotted up right there. It seems like the purple is loosening up faster than the gold, but that is truly gold, isn't it? So we're gonna soak it for a little while so I can kind of start to pull it apart. Let me show you some of the purple. That purple just kind of started to come loose really good. Okay, well, let me soak it for about 10 minutes. Okay, let's talk about sea moss. Out of 102 minerals that your body needs, sea moss supplies 92 of those essential vitamins. Can you imagine? Out of the ocean, God's creation, he's got it right there in the ocean for us. And it has almost all the vitamin, 92 of the 102 that we need. The sea moss has calcium. It has magnesium, iron, vitamins B, amino acids, and a host of other minerals. It helps to boost your immune system, and especially in the winter month, but we just need it all year round. It gives you more energy. It supports your body when you feel like you're getting a cold, or keeps you from getting cold. It removes mucus out of your body. Yeah, it helps you, people with anti-inflammatory agents and arthritis and joint pains. And it also, listen, it helps you with the eyes. And I need it for my eye. Now, my eye condition, I need it for my dry eyes. I don't know if you have dry eyes or know anybody else with dry eyes, but it's just good for your eyes in general. Now, is there a difference between the gold and the purple sea moss? Well, what I found is this. Gold is the most common. It's the most common dried sea moss. Anthocyanins is what's found in the purple sea moss. It has more antioxidants because it's darker. It's just like the difference between eating a leaf lettuce, or say a iceberg lettuce, and a collard green or kale. Those darker fruits and vegetables have more antioxidants, okay? So the purple does have a little more of a benefit, but the gold, they both are fine, and the gold is the most common used dried sea. Purple sea moss is harder to find. It has to be dried in a dark room so that it won't lose its colors. The anthocyanins are linked to health benefits such as stronger bones, a greater aid in fighting cancer, inflammation, and it's just I think it's better for you all the way around just because it is more rare and it is darker. So the taste is the same, exactly the same, but that darker, they always say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the darker the fruit or vegetable, probably the better health benefits. And that's what's been found in the purple sea moss. Okay, I'm trying to avoid the glare that's coming from my window, but it's been about 10 minutes and you can see how it's breaking apart already. Look at that knot. See? It just needs some water to bring it back to its natural state because it's only been dried to package it and get it to you. Okay? So now I'm going to start the process of washing it. All right, I have 2 other sea moss videos that you may enjoy, so be sure to go through and find those other videos because they're very beneficial too. I just wanted to do this purple because I found out and through a little research that it's so much healthier for us, and it costs about the same, but it does have special benefits. Okay, one of the things I love about sea moss, and especially when I'm preparing it, when you first wash it, it smells just like the beach. It smells just like the beach. You can smell the sand, you can smell the ocean, and I think we all love going to the beach. This looks really good. Good. The first water that I poured out, it wasn't a whole lot. Now this is maybe a little harder to see in the purple, but they both look really good. Now I notice the purple is getting lighter now that it's been soaking, but it feels good. I don't feel any knots. So look at that one. Look how light that one's turning. Now, 2 methods for preparing sea moss. One, you can use boiling. I have a problem with the boiling. I mean, it's probably okay, but I feel like when you boil it that you kill some of the minerals and it's less potent. So I'd rather do it in its rawest state without applying it to heat. These look really, really good. Okay, I'm going to take them back to the sink and give them a real nice wash. I've gone through them. The sand is pretty much out of them. And you see how they start to swell. Oh, they're going to swell a whole lot more than this after about another hour or 2. But yeah, you saw when I took it out, it was just a little knotted handful. And this has only been, it's been about 20 minutes now. And look how it's swelling. Oh, and it's going to be so much larger once it's finished with its soaking process. Okay, I'm going to get it back to the sink now. I will see you back in about 6 hours, and then we're going to go through the blending process. Now, here's another thing. I'm not going to add any fruit. I'm not going to add fruit because I want this to remain in its rawest state. The sea moss is going to last longer when it's pure. Once you start to add fruit and agave or different sugars or sweeteners, then it's basically contaminated with those particular foods. So the refrigeration and even the shelf life is going to be shorter because it has other stuff in it now. So I'm going to keep it at its pure state. When you make your smoothie, when you got all your strawberries and your fruit and your pineapples and all the fun stuff that you want to put in your smoothie, it's already there. Drop in a little sea moss, the plain sea moss. You're not going to taste it, but it's going to last longer. And it's the same thing with any of your other foods that you want to put it in. Put it in its rawest, most natural. So the health benefits are going to be absolutely amazing. I think once you try this, try your sea moss, go ahead and make it yourself. It is so easy. And you can buy it almost anywhere now. It's such a common mineral, and people make it. You can probably buy it just about anywhere. Just Google it. And but I found that my store, Jungle Gems, is where I love to buy mine. You can purchase it online. There's a lot of vendors out there online who sell it, and they'll send it right to your house. Okay, but it's something that I feel that we need for a healthier body, because when we eat, the American diet is full of fats and sugars and all kind of things that don't work for us and that causes us to be obese. Okay. All right. So 2022, we're going to do better. Food is fun. Food is fun. I'm not saying take away the fun foods that you like, but things we have to do in moderation. I love good recipes. I do. I love cakes. I love pie. I love fruit. I love vegetables. I love anything you can eat pretty much. The only thing I don't like is beets. I can put them in my smoothie. In fact, let me show you what I got. I just bought this the other day. It's organic antioxidant fruit and fiber. And I was almost certain it had beets in it. I'm not sure. I got to look at it again. But it's something like this, I can do it. But just eating a beet, can't do it. Can't do it. Asparagus, I can eat those little tops with them stems. I don't like it. It's not too many foods that I don't like. Most everything I love, but just keep me away from those beets. Keep me away from artichokes. And, oh God, what's that other one? Everything. I can do squash. I like all beans. Y'all know I love my beans. So, in fact, I might do some beans today. Just put a thought in my head. Maybe do some beans. Okay, but anyway, yeah, it's your life, honey. That's why I say it's your life. Love it. You got to make the best of it. Do what you got to do, okay? All right, so I'm going to get over here and wash these, wash my sea moss a little more, and then I'll be back in a few hours to show you the process. Sea moss has so many wonderful benefits, and you can purchase it almost anywhere. You can go online and purchase it. You can go to the health food stores, mostly have it. Go to those international markets in your area. You probably can find it there. And the process to clean it, you're just going to wash it, get all the sand off of it, go through, pick and see if there's any spots that need to be pulled off. And then you're going to soak it for at least 6 to 24 hours. Let it swell. And then I put it in a blender in its raw and natural state. I blend it and blend it till it turns like a gel. I put it in mason jars. I make a couple of small ones for my family. A couple of my sons and daughter-in-laws, they love it, so I give them some, and then I keep a whole big mason jar in the fridge for me and my husband and my kids, because they love it too. And sometimes when I'm real energetic, they'll be like, "Grandma, did you have some sea moss today?" I'm like, "Look, stay out my business." Now that my sea moss has been washed thoroughly, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this Crystal Glacier, I guess it's Geyser, natural alpine spring water. Okay, this is probably $1, less than $2, and this is what I'm going to use to soak it in, and this is what I'm going to use to actually blend it with also. Okay, so get you some spring water, or you can also use distilled water. Okay, so here is the purple and gold sea moss. It has been like about 9 hours. Let's get it to our blender with some spring water. Here's plain gold. This this one is mixed with a little of the gold and purple. And this is the all purple. I was really interested in seeing what that would turn out like. But yeah, and it is super thick. It's already gelled pretty much. Once I get it into the refrigerator, you know, it's going to be, see that? Yeah. So once I get it into the fridge, honey, it's going to set up, and this is going to last a while. Now I have two I have given to my son already, and then I think I'll give the mixed one to my daughter-in-law. She's wanting one, so I'll give this one to her, and then I'll have these two, and if I want to mix them I can. But yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, oh, and one other thing. This one, because I said before, my son, he's not gonna make smoothies. His is mixed like this, but it has agave and mango in his. And he'll eat it within a couple of days, so he's not trying to give it shelf life. Okay. Hey, it's your life. Love it and make the best of it. And the sea moss right here, 92 different minerals that your body needs. Okay. All right. Until next time, make yourself some sea moss, and I'll see you. Okay. Bye bye.